hope this is working. It's quite the setup to make all this work. Now, one thing I need to do is make sure the cable is going to be long enough here. Oh, yeah, I've got the webcam set up so you can see. Let's see what I see. Okay, that should be enough slack. Let's give it a quick test. If I do more of these, I hope it gets a little bit easier. Yeah, that's about as good as I could expect. Can go right up to the wall. Hopefully you're hearing audio from my headset. I'm not going to be monitoring chat in any way, just because this is hard enough already. Maybe in the future I'll figure that out. Okay, only thing that's left is figuring out where the heck I put the controllers. Oh, here they are. Okay. I've got to reset. That's the wrong hand. I think you're seeing something slightly different than what I'm seeing right now. Because I have it so it's showing me a Guardian system. And when I leave it, it actually switches to the cameras so I can see what's around me, but I don't think you see that. Okay, so why don't I see the... There we go. Okay, let's hope this works. You never totally know with VR. And I've mentioned it on another stream. I have 2 graphics cards, and that seems to just be a nightmare for VR compatibility. To the point where I don't think I'll ever do that again. Curious if the Guardian... Okay, you do see the Guardian. I'll try not to trigger it too often, that'll get annoying. So cool seeing this in 3D vision. Hopefully the audio settings are right, because I'm not changing them now. You know, I've gotten this warning before. Let's not worry about it for now. Oh, interesting. I can start a new game at any chapter. It's kind of odd. Okay, movement. I like continuous. I like continuous. It's might be pushing the limit of what is comfortable. I'm gonna check. Is that webcam pointed at a good spot now? Not really. Yeah, it's so hard to tell what I'm doing here, but let me just lift it a little bit. Okay. It's cool how the menu moved with me. Can I replicate that? Okay. Oh, a dev commentary. Neat. I might go back and do that later. Okay, let's not worry about any other add-ons. Let's just get into it. I'm getting a little bit of frame stutter, which is unusual. Could be a tracking thing as well. For all I know, you guys can't even hear me muttering to myself. It's 5 years before the collapse of the Citadel and the death of Eli Vance. Subject at Vance. And I've mentioned I've played through this before. In this beginning, I've actually played through a few more times. But I have not beaten the game, and it's been long enough since I was in the saddle. I think it's worth going and starting from the beginning. I don't even remember controls at this point. So cool. Really neat. Yeah, I don't love the performance issues. And it's not going to help with comfort long term. But it's good enough to play right now, and I don't think it's noticeable at all on stream, probably. Maybe some slight jitter if you're really looking for it. So yeah, this is not the default movements where you can just move linearly like this. But it makes it a lot more immersive, so I'm going to try it. In general, I don't really like the... I can probably still do it. How would I do it? Well, maybe I can't. Where you like press and hold to go somewhere? Yeah, I guess that's turned off now. Oh, it's not on. Right? There you go. It was a good idea for them to just kind of give this little playground for you to... Oh, Butterfingers. Play with the physics. Hardly the first Half-Life came to focus on physics. Even that paper flying by, it's a really nice touch. And we see a soldier down there. Can I hit him? Sorry, that Guardian popping up is probably really annoying. Let me try to get in more of a sweet spot here. There's bicyclists going by. Neat. Is that a cat? That's a cat. I'm sorry, cat, but I have to do this. Whoa. I've never done that before. I feel kind of bad. He had a sunny little spot. Oops. Here, pigeon. I thought there was an event that happened. I guess not. Oh yeah, we have these. Feels pretty natural, all things considered. Okay, alright, time to... I don't even know where I am in my room right now. Okay. Incoming call. How do I answer the flashing button?
Alyx! How's it looking up there?
It's good, Dad. Metrocop movement is normal. Same for the Combine patrols. How's it going in the stockyard?
One Combine mini reactor from a shipment of 4,000. They're never going to miss it. Here, see for yourself.
And not only that, someone's hacked into the Combine construction network.
Don't get greedy, guys. We're not made of time here.
1 minute and I'm out. Guaranteed.
Oh, also, I spotted the Combine moving supplies into the quarantine zone. That place has been deserted for years.
That is odd. What?
What is...
Well, we'll look into it when we get back.
What is this?
Meet back at the safe house, baby. We'll be there soon.
It looks like...
What is it, Russell?
Would you... Terrific.
I think I can hear it playing from my computer speakers. Let me turn those off. Hopefully, this is going smoothly as far as a watching experience so far. But about as much as it can be when I'm flying blind like this. I'm I'm also using a headset with my new prescription lenses, which is really neat. Helps with the immersion, and it's also just wild for me to... You would think that this feels like wearing a lot more than glasses, but it still feels like I'm not wearing them, and that's an experience I'm not really used to. It's like I wore contacts once, and this kind of feels like when I wore contacts, just with a heavier head. Okay, let's move this right along. I'm really trying to find a sweet spot where that Guardian doesn't pop up. I might turn that off for future streams. It's interesting how it has those like floating tooltips. You know what? I think I might turn that off. Can I do it easily? Boundary walls. Dare I? So what's the difference between boundary and wall? I want walls, right? Oh gosh, I hope I don't knock anything over. Oh. Okay, that's what I want. I'm glad it didn't make me just redraw all that. That would have been the biggest pain. Wait, let's see what that did. Oh, perfect. Okay, so that shows me on the ground where I'm at. It's gonna be less distracting. But a higher chance that I knock over all the cameras that are 2 feet that way. I cannot describe to you how cool that was. Just checking out the stream, making sure it's seeing roughly what I see. Yeah, okay. It's hard to... Oh wait, I do have this. How do I do that? Oh, you pull back. Okay. Yeah, so this is kind of the default means of locomotion in the game. And I played through most of my first playthrough that way, so I played hours this way. And it's okay. It's definitely a standard, but even though the linear motion's a little more queasy, I think it's more immersive, and that's worth it. Hi. This is so creepy. I had someone play this once, and they just kind of freaked out. Oh, my finger's clipping through the glass. This is definitely... it's a creepy and sometimes scary game to play. I think I'd forgotten just how much horror I should expect. There we go. You hungry? I think I just overfed him. Oh, that erase is so cool. Can I make that say toot? It's kind of a low res texture. I don't have a marker. Can't get over how fun it is to just interact with things in what feels like an organic way. There's marker. Can I draw on this? Oh, come on. I feel robbed. Can I draw on this? No. This? Yeah, my handwriting's not quite as good as whoever wrote this. It's hard to write that small. It's like a scale difference. Okay. Oh, I'm getting a little bit of tracking issues still. But not enough to be a deal breaker. Well, it seems like it's supposed to be aimed that way. It's a neat environment. Okay.
Alyx,
Are we good?
yep, they got the reactor. Easy peasy. I'm headed back to the safe house right now to meet Dad. Go. We'll be in touch.
Stay safe.
Scared the birds, but that dude didn't even flinch. I got lucky. I guess I should have written that backwards. I was kind of hoping that'd make a mark when I threw it. It's neat how this game handles walls and boundaries. I'm feeling a lot of haptic feedback when I put my hands out like this. And then if I keep moving them, they don't move with my hands anymore. It's like they hit that limit and they just stay there. It's a nice way of doing it. Oh gosh, I just kind of... Oh, I teleported by accident. Just accidentally launched myself across the room. Little cockroaches, nice detail. This actually looks really nice. These assets are exquisite. You can tell they're duplicating based on the same wear. But it looks really nice, and it's actually legible up close, which is like I can read all these numbers. That's a really high-res texture. I'm impressed. Hey birdie, come here. Come here. Come here.
Alyx, over here.
What is it?
This doesn't seem like a routine sweep. Are you sure everything went okay?
100%.
Something's got the CPs riled up.
Keep your head down and be smart.
Gosh, just so cool. The human characters look great. And step back a bit. Just seeing the scale of the trucks and all these mechanical things. Or like seeing one of the Combine like this. Like that just feels like a human being standing there. It's nuts. I've been using VR pretty consistently for like 5 years, and it still gives me so many like mind-blowing moments. And I always like forget, you know, if it's been a while since I've been in the headset or if I'm watching someone else play and then I put the headset back on, I forget just how dramatically different it is when you're in it versus when you're watching it. So sorry, not to rub it in, but it's not quite the same when you're seeing it on YouTube. Okay, I know where I am. I think I can move this bike, right? Wow. Oh, that's so intuitive. Okay, I'm making myself a little dizzy. But that's amazing that I could just pick up the bike frame and then steer it and just walk with it, and it all feels pretty natural. Oh gosh, I keep teleporting. It's like in Star Wars Squadrons, I keep hitting boost when I don't mean to, and then just ramming into ships. Okay, I heard like a little tooltip, but I don't see... Oh. It's interesting how they have the audio cue, because then I'm just like, wait, where is the tip? It's not necessarily in my face. Can I eat this? Does anyone want some bread? Okay, let's see how this ladder works. Continuous motion is pretty good for going up the ladder. Like, this feels quite realistic. And you can see I'm changing how high I am based on where, I guess, my top arm is. So that's pretty neat. And then I always get to the top and I'm just like, oh, what do I do now? Yeah, that's kind of clumsy. I wish that very top part of ladders was nicer. Louise. So this is kind of trippy too. What a great environment. Okay. Yeah, I really feel like I'm walking on planks here, even though I'm not moving my legs at all. Yeah, that's another thing that's just like slightly clunky. But it works.
Whoa, wait, I just live here.
Probable anti-citizen. Keep those hands up!
Wait, don't shoot.
Area secure in a minute. Give us names.
He didn't steal anything.
Don't care. What did you see on those
No one! I didn't see anyone!
Get it out and take it to the transport.
Dad!
No, stay away.
Wait, no!
Man, the first time I played that, I just about pooped myself.
Where are you taking me? Where's my father? Hello? Damn it, where's my father?
Tell her to stop moving around back there. Stop moving. What is that? It's under the sea. Get it.
Whoa. You think they're okay? They're just sleepy, right? Just taking a little sleepy time. Ow.
Alyx, you there? You've got to get moving.
Russell? I've been in an accident.
I know! I caused it, so technically not an accident. You've got to get moving.
Wait, where's Dad?
He's fine. Follow the drone.
So, Dad's okay, right?
Yeah, well, no. To be honest, he's in huge trouble.
But...
They've still got him. He's in a separate transport.
Oh, wow, that's shattered. Cool.
Well, yes. I had no way of knowing who was in which van, so... Yes, the result was that I saved you.
Do we know where they're taking him?
Criminal holding. And then, when they realize he's Eli Vance, to Nova Prospect.
Oh, yikes.
But I'm already working on a
That's
plan
bad.
to get him back.
I gotta pay more attention to
Close
that.
my lab. Keep following the drone. We'll
Thank
figure out
goodness I
what to
didn't
do.
hit anything. Okay, yeah. Don't hit crap, Ryan. One thing I'm trying to do with this...
What did you guys find back there?
Well, that's the
Wait till
crazy
she's
thing.
done.
I don't know. Just blurry pictures of a building.
The Citadel?
No, something else. And whatever it is, they're going to kill anybody who saw it. And anybody who knows anybody who saw it. Which means us and your dad.
Russell, Just hang on. I'm almost there.
Yeah, one thing I'm trying to do with this VR setup is make it so I don't have to like do a whole lot of setup or like moving furniture or plugging in uncomfortable things. I'm just trying to remove barriers so that I use it more often because it's really fun, but it can be a pain. There you go. So that's why I have it kind of set up here. It's in the middle of my living room, but that's because it's a space that I normally keep open, so I don't have to like. I used to move the couch every single time I played, and yeah, you can imagine that it's probably one of the main reasons why I didn't finish this game, because it was such a pain to get things ready. It's unreal. I can just pick up things like a bike lock. Whoa. Again, that kind of thing is so close, but not quite there yet.
Alyx, everything cut out for a second. I lost the headset video feed. Can you see my drone? Is it okay?
Sure. Yeah, I'll be there in a minute.
Man, those big things walking by never gets old. Makes me think of there's a early Star Wars prototype that had you like in a menu with the AT-AT walking over you. So unbelievably cool, just to like get a true sense of its scale for the first time. Although I think MGM Hollywood Studios had one of those growing up. Had an AT-AT, if I remember right. Can I take this book? Can I take this lamp? Whoa! I broke it. Whoops. Klutz. Oh, alright. I know I'm going to break those and I'm going to feel bad, so. Neat. Pretty darn neat how that worked. I do feel bad though.
Alyx, great. Okay, let's... Wait, my drone's okay, right?
Nope, it exploded. I'm fine, by the way.
Right, good. Well, that's the main.
Switching between the hands is pretty seamless. Do not try to bend the spoon. That is impossible.
Russell, they've got Dad.
I know. This is bad.
Touch
They're
him.
gonna find out what he knows, and then...
No.
Yeah, they're gonna kill him.
Oh, God.
But the good news is, we've got something they don't.
Notice
Which
how he
is-
follows me around the room.
I
His
plan
eyes.
to get him back.
Great.
His head.
Let's hear it.
Now, pretty soon
So
you'll
seamless.
realise that your dad is not gonna talk, and when that happens, he's off to have his brain sucked out.
Russell,
Potentially. Maybe not, though. I mean, they could just drill into his...
stop.
Oh, yeah, still your dad. Right, well, what they will do is take him by train from here. This is Eli to Nova Prospect.
And if he gets on that train, that's it, right?
Not necessarily. Grab something that represents us.
Yeah, this is kind of hokey, but
Okay, that's you.
I thought you said us.
Well, one of us, me, will have to stay here for this plan to work.
All right, fair enough.
Just outside, there's a second train that also leads out of City 17 through the quarantine zone.
Okay.
Both trains intersect here at Fairview Junction. You take your train, get there before his train, and hack into the controls. That'll let me take over the system. Train comes to a halt, you deal with the Combine situation, and we get your dad back.
Sounds good. Where's the train I'm taking?
Out the back, through the yard. It's decommissioned, but I think I can hack into its controls. Oh, and get yourself a pair of Russells on the way out.
Russell's?
The gloves, Alyx. You know, the gravity gloves. I have a few sets through there. You can calibrate them out by the shed.
Got it.
We can do this, Alyx.
whoa.
You
There's a
got that,
feed
didn't
of
you?
what I
said we'd
see.
do it, 'cause we're gonna do it.
I've
Yeah,
never
we are.
noticed this before.
I'm with you every step of the way.
But yeah, one thing that's super impressive that I don't see very often in VR, and actually can't think of another time, is that his head very naturally followed me around the room, but he wasn't just, his body wasn't rotating. Like here, he was leaned against the table like this, and then was naturally just talking at me wherever I was. Super cool. Star Wars Squadrons, for instance, only has characters talk to you when you're completely locked in place. And if I move my head or whatever, they just look where I was. And the difference is pretty dramatic. Do not eat. Oh, I want to eat it. Oh, it's cellophaned. Let me just set that out to thaw. Get a cuke. I'm kind of surprised you can't eat anything in this game. Just wreaking havoc in his. Just shaking that for. Still can't touch you, huh? I'm trying to explore the game as if it's my first time playing it, even though it's not quite. And it's also just fun to do it that way. Just things like the hand controls. I still think these Oculus controls are the most natural feeling, but I haven't tried some of the newer headsets like the well, the Valve Index is one, right? I don't know what that controller is like, but compared to the Vive, I think the Oculus one is just so much more natural. Oh, look at that. So it's pinned to the top. gets a little jank when you take it too far, but that feels mostly natural. I'm impressed they did it. I'm very impressed they did it. Okay.
Alright, you know how this goes. There should be a bunch of junk down there. Aim at something with your hand open. You've got it. Just a little flick of the wrist. Yep, you're tethered. Make a grip. Catch it. That's it. Great. Try again. Registered. Now flick your wrist to bring it in. That's it. One more time. Targeted. Close your hand.
It's a little hard to tell where something's being triggered because of the tooltip. Just like get rid of that
Registered.
tooltip.
Now flick your wrist to bring it in. Excellent. Now
I'm trying to get that hat.
Try
There we
catching
go.
it. Just like that. Perfect. We're done. Oh, wait. I almost forgot.
Alyx, up here! You're gonna need a gun! Don't worry, it's unloaded.
There you go. I knew I could put this on. I don't know if you can see.
Unloaded now. Oh, almost forgot. Guns need ammo. Here you go.
Yeah. Got it. So cool. There we go. So I'm actually looking down the sights. I think you're seeing my right eye, so you're probably seeing me align it. Cool. Take that hat off.
Oh, you took care of that lock then. Good. Great. the key for it, but should have given you that. That's on me.
It feels very portal-y. Oh wait.
All right, here we go. Next stop, Fairview Junction.
Thanks, Russell.
And good luck, Alyx. Goodbye. Obviously, just to let you know, I am still here, though.
I know.
I think I'll do a little bit more. Yeah, it's interesting, the kind of in between levels you get these grayscale versions. I guess just while the next one's loading.
Hello, Alyx? We might have a problem. Probably nothing to worry about, but... Did the train stop? It stopped, didn't it?
Yeah, what happened?
It's jammed. When the Combine shut down the quarantine zone, they must have tightened security.
Which means?
Yeah, you're nowhere near Fairview Junction. You're just outside the QZ. And this is as far as we get by train.
Then I'm headed on foot.
Good. I'll see if I can get you in some other way.
One interesting thing I realized, I was holding down the grip button to hold the gun, but I guess I don't need to. It was getting a little annoying. Ominous music. It's a little quiet for me. Hope the levels are okay for anyone who might be watching.
I got a dead zombie here. I thought the Combine sealed up the QZ.
Oh, this one must have squirted out. I've heard they've had trouble with barnacle spores outside the containment area.
Damn.
Not about fellas like this.
Probably not a one-off then.
I doubt it.
I like the way the jaw moves separately. That's so gnarly. I feel like if I look at that too long, YouTube's gonna dock the video or something, but like, that's so gross. And it feels very natural, like unsettlingly natural to do that. I've decided I need a hat again.
Would you look at that? Resin. And if there's resin around here, there should be a Combine fabricator. Keep an eye out. We might be able to upgrade your firepower a bit.
Yeah. I'm scavenging for ammo. Lots of down to one shot. You see that there? Look at those nails. One shot's not great when I don't remember how to reload quickly. I should probably... Yeah, I should figure that out now. I don't want to have to... Press to eject magazine.
10 of 3 magazines.
And she tells you how many magazines. That's interesting. Even this is interesting how they have pretty high-res textures for all these. I wonder if they somehow are sharing the T and the 1. Wouldn't be surprised if there's some kind of optimization that way, where they're not just each their own. Look at that rat. Never noticed that. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Anything good? Any goodies?
Huh. I think I can reroute this with my multi-tool.
You what?
It's a tool with multiple functions. So, you know, multi-tool.
That's right, you hold it. Okay.
Alyx, that thing's incredible. You need an incredible brand name. Something that really sells it.
Who am I gonna sell it to?
The Combine's not going to be here forever. You should
I'm
be
turning
thinking
away
about
from
the
you guys,
future.
aren't I? Let me.
Well, how about I call it the Alyx?
It's a little derivative of the Russells, but yeah, provisionally, sure. The Alyx.
Yeah.
That's neat. Doesn't really make sense, but it's neat. Okay.
Well done.
Okay, that makes sense. Oh,
Oh, a health station.
Russell, the Combine use these. Are they safe for people?
Yeah, I use them all the time.
gross.
Hey, you were right. These are great.
Yeah, so it's like there's a little bug in there, like the one I saw earlier. Then it gets smashed and turned into health. Feeling a little VR fatigue here. It's not too bad, but if it gets much worse, then I'll have to take a break at least. It's the kind of thing you don't want to power through too much, because then it just gets exponentially worse. But it's okay for now. It's pretty jittery, and I'm assuming it's because I'm streaming. It could be the graphics card issues as well. Where's that rat? He was sitting here, wasn't he? But it's baked in. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh wow, you see like bubbles in this. Wow. Look at that. So damn cool. Checking for health. This is the kind of game where you always want to make sure you don't miss any.
Oh, careful of that barnacle, Alyx.
It's not super generous with ammo, so I see something here. Whoa.
How'd you meet my dad, anyway? You guys work together at Black Mesa, right?
Yeah, well, no. Tricky place to get a job at, actually. I interviewed at Black Mesa. They said try again in a year. I don't need to tell you what happened after that. Lucky break for me, really. Not a lot of survivors. Honestly, it's a miracle you and your dad got out of there.
Two-handed pickup on the stuff. That's neat too. Feels very natural. Yeah, I thought there might be something there. Oof. Oh, I can't two-hand pick that though. It's just stuck in a loop. What these? It's probably baked in. Oh, jeez. Oh boy. Okay. Nope. Give me that. Okay. Scary. Okay. So gnarly. Okay. Those accidental teleports. So unsettlingly natural. I'm not complimenting the aesthetics of this game as much as I should, but it looks really nice. This is easily the best looking VR game I've played. I'm just still scavenging. So these are for weapons upgrades later. And I'm glad I'm replaying the game because I'm sure I missed almost all of these my first playthrough. And they are very nice to have. Not a lot of ammo.
I take it the quarantine zone is behind this hatch?
Yeah, that's where they keep it.
I'll look around for a control panel to open it up.
If I was the Combine, where would I put a control panel?
That's a well hidden one. Okay, control panel. Control panel. This thing is huge. Let's see. Yes, so much of this game is just about like using this little gravity glove. I didn't really explain it much. I kind of breezed right over it, but using this gravity gun to kind of fling the thing towards you and then catch him. Oh boy. Yeah, I gotta move this dude. Oh, I hate this.
Ugh.
Just number one, that's disgusting. And the first time playing this, I had so much trouble even interacting with it. But number two, wow, just the way I was like holding up the body with one arm and able to see he had ammo, grab the ammo, pick it up, place it in my backpack. So cool. Still gets me. Okay, well, the problem is it's hard to move this guy, but I need to. Looks like that might be enough. But yeah, I think it's a very like clever little mechanic, forcing you to deal with that body. It's gross, but it's clever. Even this feels so natural, just opening up a filing cabinet. Okay, maybe not that natural. So I'm flicking it around everywhere. It's probably really dark in here. I didn't think about that. Let's get some lights. Is that subsurface scatter? Looks like it is. It's at least faked. It's probably not real. This is how I play the Last of Us games too, where it's just always scrounging. Feels very similar as far as just resource scarcity. Whoa. The way the wires are swaying. Jeez. So impressive, so unnecessary. I love it. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you have to move it to the little points without it touching anything.
You know, Russell, now that I'm walking into the quarantine zone, it just hit me. I don't know anything about the quarantine zone.
Well, actually, the word quarantine comes from the Italian 40 giorni, which means 40 days, the period that all ships were required to be isolated before crew could go ashore during the Black Death.
All right. Cool.
So this is one of those things that gets squished up and turned into health, which is hilariously grisly.
That's the control panel. They've probably scrambled the circuit. But considering no one would be dumb enough to open the hatch, it shouldn't be too hard to put back.
What is that? There we go. Oh, I could have seen it just by looking. Jeez.
Haha! There we go, finally.
I'm gonna head in. How far is Fairview Junction?
You'll go through the old subway tunnels on your way to the train yard.
Have they started moving Dad yet?
I don't think so, which is good news because we've still got time.
Oh, that's great.
Or bad news because they've already killed him. And you don't need to move a corpse, you just bury it. Or burn it. Still there, Alyx?
Mm-hmm.
Was there that kind of humor in the original Half-Lives? I don't remember. Feels very Portal. Portal
Russell,
2.
are you seeing this?
Whoa.
Oh, subsurface scatter. Wow.
Here we go.
This game's given me a lot of ammo so far, and I've not used any. I'm well aware that that's probably going to change very soon. This is where I don't have a full memory of what's next. Gets a little hazy after this. Okay, I'm gonna take I think a 5-minute break, but I might keep going. Let me set this down. That screen looks super busted, doesn't it? Sorry. Okay, let's jump back in. I want to do a little bit more. Okay, that all looks correct. I could have made this Guardian a bit bigger even. Also, hey Jim, see you're in the comments. Sorry, I'm not able to keep up with those in real time. I think there's a way where I could have the comments like floating over my head. But it's tricky enough just to get this set up as is. Maybe in the future I'll feel brave enough to figure that out.
Hey, Russell. I just found a loose syringe of God knows what. Is this medicine?
Does it have a skull and crossbones on it?
I don't see one.
Probably medicine then.
And yeah, those are little health things. So there's like the health things on the wall. Not like this phone, but you know, kind of like this phone. What's a K for? And then you have little like injections like that.
Do you hear that?
What is that?
Ah, jeez. Why can't I pick you up? There you go. Even those bubbles. So neat. Really love that they did that. Oh, interesting. They don't really turn with...
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's the way we gotta go.
No shortcut?
Yeah, that is the shortcut.
You know, I relate to this dude. I've been there. Okay, I have an idea. Let's see what happens if I use this with my boomstick. Oh, I was a little too close to that. A little too close, but you know, I had the right Yankee ingenuity. Oh gosh. Is that a skull? Good lord. Oh man. Trying to aim for the head crab.
Alright, that seemed to work. Let's keep doing that.
Is it worth going back to get more health? Yeah. Famous last words. It's neat graffiti. It's bright. Pretty damn bright.
Oh, just so you know, the Russells have a built-in display. Shows you resin, ammo, you know, might come in handy.
Got it. Thanks.
Oh, that does show my ammo. Or is that my resins? What's the... Is that my resins? No. Is it? I don't know. I love that. Just like a simple mechanic, like looking over something and physically leaning to do it. Does not get old. Come on. How about this respirator? If I were Alyx, I'd put this respirator on. No. It's upside down. Can you see that hat, I wonder? I don't think you can see that hat, but I can see it in my periphery. It looks like I'm wearing a hat. The only problem with it is I will at some point accidentally hit it. Yeah, man, so close to being. All right, just a little too clunky. Okay, it's too heavy for me to lift. I need to learn my lesson and get further back this time. This one's gonna be tricky. Cool. I had a second where I was like, wait, what's the crouch button? How do I get back up? And then I remembered, no, I am the crouch button. Look, there's another skull. So these guys are eating humans, and then when I kill them, their remains drop out. Shush. I meant to throw it into the next one, but
Oh boy.
Yeah, be careful.
oh god, yeah. This is where the fun begins. Such good atmosphere. I'm surprised it didn't ask me to pull back. I thought I would inject the ammo. Looks like I'm out here too. Oh, I see. Only if it's the last shot, then this will pull back. You can press a button, but like chamfering it just feels a lot cooler. A lot more immersive. Like panicking and be like, oh god, oh I gotta. Man, even that is neat. The way it hits the barrier and then just stays rested on it, and I feel haptic feedback. Let's use it to aim. I realized as he was coming towards me, he could probably break through these very easily. That wasn't as safe as I felt. Sorry, I'm just checking for ammo. Nope. Got half a... Shit. Whew. The hell is that? Is that a brain? Oh, it's another skull. The way it was like, it had all this ambient light on it. It didn't match what the lighting should have been. So it felt like it was more organic tissue. Whoa. You just launched that at me. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna go in this room before I go any further. I've got very little ammo. So that's a health thing. Look at all these little objects. Ditto, eat your heart out. It's hard to pick them up. It's quite hard to pick them up. I guess I could fling them too, but... Oh, I can't. I was hoping to strike it. Okay. Batteries. Okay, where is the... Set this here for now. I don't see where to put it. Even that, so cool. So cool.
Alyx, I think that's a combine fabricator. Put something in it. I want to see how this thing works.
Got it. Will it work on the Russells?
No, but it should fix up that pistol nicely. Good thing, too, I gave you one of my lesser guns.
Thanks, Russell.
Well, you know, in case
Look at that.
make it back.
This
Tell
is
you
why
what,
we
Russell.
play the game.
If I die, I owe you a gun.
You owe me a gun anyway. That wasn't a gift.
Oh, you
That's
can open
my
this stuff?
gun.
What? I was fiddling with one on the train. I should have spent another second or two. I bet there was something good in there. Okay. Yeah, kind of clunky the way I'm hitting the teleport button. It's not a bad UI. The way I bring up menus is pretty good. But sometimes it does lead to accidental teleports. Reflex sight. So I have 18. I bet I missed 2. I bet I missed 2 and I could have gotten burst fire already. Do I want reflex sight? I don't think I do want that. I think I want to wait for burst fire. Can I get back on that train? Okay, quick detour. This is where it teleports handy. Okay. Now these are locked, right? What about this one? Yeah. Okay. Well, worth a shot. What I'm gonna do is not upgrade with that reflex sight because I don't know if I need it. Maybe. Burst fire laser sight. Okay, so those aren't mutually exclusive. Let's do... Whatever, let's do it. Let's do it. Cool. Let's not overthink it. Oh, there's the health thing. I was looking for that. Gimme,
Oh,
gimme,
that
gimme.
really worked, didn't it? Huh.
So this should make... Yeah. So it highlights the weak spots. Okay, that actually is kind of nice. I just don't need to use the iron sights anymore. I can use the... Wonder why I would even need a laser dot when I essentially have one. Oh! I could have done it. After all that belly aching, probably could have done it. I forget if they count for 1 or 2 individually. Gross. Thanks, little buddy. Your sacrifice is appreciated. Alright. Okay, that is pretty nice actually. Man, the way they hurl things is really trippy. Do you have any ammo? Excuse me, sir. I hear him. Oh god. I thought that there were one-hit kills for these. Excuse me. It feels way more natural fighting these guys with the linear movement turn on. Because when you do it with the teleport, then they're coming towards me and I'm just like, oh god, I have to teleport backwards. It's just like one arm behind me. I don't know where I'm going. Like it feels way more natural just to pull back on the joystick. Keep a steady aim on them. It's worth the like 15% more motion sickness I get. Should just get the ammo out. So I think I'm putting in a new magazine before I use my last shot. Oh, whoops. Could use that. Well, let's use it now. Here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, see, that's why teleport doesn't do me any favors. Come here. Come on. You almost got it. You almost got it. Cool. Am I missing anything? It's a nice touch to have those lights. Man. No melee in this game, which is a darn shame. Because say I run out of ammo, my inclination would be to try to hit him with something, even my empty gun, right?
Nice shooting, Alyx.
Thanks. You know, for all your talk about what a lesser gun this is, this thing isn't that bad.
If I remember right, they tried melee and they never were happy with it, so they cut it. And, you know, I appreciate them trying to keep the standard of the game as high as possible. But, definitely feels strange not to have it. So cool. Oh, is he stuck on a loop? That hotbox was a little forgiving, but I appreciate it. My aim was not quite that good. Got that tongue snap. Okay. Let's check, is that stream still going? Whoa! Where's the head grab? Where's the head grab? I was peering out the corner of my headset. Wonder if you guys saw that more clearly than I did. Head crabs are scary, man. I hear them. I hear the little sucker, and I don't have much ammo. Shoot.
Where'd it go?
It's the kind of thing where I don't want to waste the, like, I'm guessing 2 shots that means I have. 1 in the chamber and 1 in a clip. It's a magazine. Which is it, clip or magazine? I know there's one that gets people angry when you use it in the wrong context.
Ah!
Fudge.
Yep, there it is. Found it. Probably only one of those.
I don't know if you guys can see me when I'm crouched down. That's probably not the best webcam angle, but hopefully it's better than nothing. Looks like you're getting a bit of my monitor there too. Oh, I'll watch the stream back a little bit later and see if there's anything I can do to improve next time.
Okay, two of those.
I want to like spin this gun like a cowboy. What are you? Do you have anything in you? Guess not. Okay. I think this will be my stopping point for the night. Yeah, this is fun. I think I'm going to keep streaming this game. This one, well, hopefully you can hear me when I'm further from the mic, but it's one I've been meaning to finish. I got pretty far the first time, and this game deserves to be finished. So. Alright, thanks for watching.